channel. We'll be starting with our first course today, that is HTML5. With HTML you can create your own website. In this tutorial you will learn the basics of HTML5. It's a very easy language to learn. You just have to remember the use of tags, where to put the tags, the closing and the opening of the tags. Right now whatever we will be learning will not have any cool colors or interactive pages, but that we will learn in CSS, that is cascading style sheet. We have a step-by-step approach planned for you. Hello, as I told you that we have a step-by-step approach planned for you. So first what we will learn about is HTML, which is HTML5 that we'll learn about. After that we'll move to CSS, then JavaScript, then we'll learn about version control. You must have heard about GitHub. Then we'll move to Bootstrap, Nodes, REST APIs, React. So this is all we will learn, but we'll move in a step-by-step approach. So in this course, in these videos, we'll learn about HTML first. Once we complete that, we'll move to CSS and so on. Now, after that, we will move to the content of HTML, what we are going to learn in this course. So first we'll give you an overview. So overview is basically what I told you already, that it's a very easy language to learn. You'll have to remember about the tags and opening and the closing of the tags. Then we will see how to install IDE. So it's not necessary to work on IDE, but IDE makes your life, makes our coding really easy. So it's better to have IDE installed. Then we'll create our own website. After that we'll learn about the tags: HTML, head, body, lists, paragraphs, tables, and then images and forms. In this we'll also learn about how to insert a YouTube video as well. So we'll learn a lot here. Now regarding IDE is basically integrated development environment. As I told you, you really do not need an IDE. You can always code in your Notepad, in any of the text editors, Notepad, Notepad++. But what happens is that your browser renders the text as HTML. Now, the benefit of using IDE, why I would recommend you that you use IDE, is that it makes your coding very easy. Now, what I mean by very easy is that it makes your workflow easier. So you will have many options such as autocomplete, and this IDE will give you hints about what you can add, the colors that you can add. You will see it here. Now there are multiple IDs that are available. So as I have shown you on the screen, there is Atom, Brackets, Visual Studio, Sublime Text. Most of the programmers like Sublime Text, but I personally do not like it that much. What we are going to use for this course is Brackets. Why? It has a very interesting feature which is called live preview. You can see the output as you write your code. So what I'll do, I'll just show you how it works. So so here you can see this is Brackets. I've already kept it open. So this is how it looks here. Now you can see, first of all, the files are there, and there's one more option that makes this really interesting, is that this one. So here you can vertically or horizontally split your screen. So here you can open two files. For example, if I want to open the HTML file as well as the CSS file for the same HTML file, so I can use both of them and I can work on them so that I have an idea about what I'm coding for. Then the one feature that I spoke about is this live preview. Now how it works, so let us do one thing. Let us create a small code. So very small, it's just basic. Let me work on this one itself, so I'll just delete. Now let us create a file, doctype HTML. In the previous versions we would have written the version number for the particular HTML but here we are using HTML because HTML is used for HTML5. Now we will create a head, and before that, first of all, we'll tell that it's a HTML file. After that, we'll create the head, and next the body. We'll learn about all these later. I'm just giving you an example of how the preview works. Let us do one thing right now. I'm just clicking on the preview and just okay. Now I'll close the screen. Now I'm creating the preview for this. Okay, we haven't saved this file, that's why it's showing me. Okay, so as you can see here, it's a blank page. There's nothing in here, absolutely nothing, only the name of the file. Here, if I add a title to this HTML file, suppose I write experiment, okay, and then save it. Look, the title has changed, so this title is this one. Now let us create one heading. So we'll use the H1. This is the largest one, largest header, for the largest header. Here we write welcome to my channel. Okay, now if I save it, look at this, it will give you a live preview of whatever you are doing, whatever coding you are doing. Now suppose if I want to add some style to it, so let us add some style here. So first we'll add some color. Let me give it blue color. Okay, let us save it. See, it's so easy and so convenient for beginners. You will just learn what changes you are making and what is the output for the same change. So I would definitely recommend you use brackets. It's open source, you won't have to pay a penny for this. And apart from that, it's very easy to use. You will learn a lot. That is all about IDE today. In the next video, we'll learn about creating the website. So I've already created a very small website for ourselves, but we'll create something more. So as you've learned about IDE today, in the next class we'll start with creating the website, and it will be very easy. You'll really love it. So stay tuned. Thank you.